Hello, my name is Dr. Phil Pritting. I am a chiropractor. I went to school at Life Chiropractic College West. I graduated in 2010. I also have a bachelor's in kinesiology, so movement and health and wellness and taking care of the body has been part of my life for a very long time. I've been working with Steve for almost a year, and we see each other about once a week, and currently we're still working on opening up his neck, shoulders, upper thoracic, so upper back, as well as his trunk and torso. The areas that still seem to be tight or restricted are his shoulders, and also the tension that builds up in the lower neck, as well as the mid-neck, and oftentimes the mid-back area gets a little tight and the ribs can't open as well as they can. So those are the areas, still some residual tightness and tension built into the shoulders that are decreasing range of motion.
And do a press and just leave your arms up there once they're there. Okay, and there, and then you're gonna turn now and face me. And then turn and face the back, so face the pulleys. Great. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look at range of motion. I'm gonna look at rotation, flexion extension, and lateral flexion or hip hike in the pelvis.
Okay.
So first what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look, and everything pertaining to what Phil's talking about and a press, I'm gonna look at your rotation, and I'm also gonna look at extension in the trunk and your pelvic anterior tilt.
Got it.
All right,
Yeah.
so go ahead, there you go, good. And come back, and then do the other way. Okay, good, and come back. Drop your shoulders a little bit for me, there you go. Rotate that way for me. Okay, good, and come back, and rotate the other way. Good, come back. Does one way feel harder than the other?
The left feels looser than going to the right. You're going this way feels better.
Yes. So now now you can do your pelvis. So rotate your right pelvis, yeah, and then rotate that way, yeah. You see that? That's big.
Yep.
Okay. So
I
what
feel
we're
the difference.
yeah. So this is the first thing we're gonna do, and then after we do this, we'll do that, and then see if the press changes. Okay. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work rotation, and I'm gonna open up his pelvis here. So what you're gonna do, Steve, is you're gonna just push on the right side, you're gonna push into my thumb. Yep. And then on the left side, through your scap, push into my thumb on the left. Yep, hold right there. 2. And rest. So don't forget to breathe. Pelvis on the right, so rotate back to where you were. No more, yep. And torso. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now before you rest, you're gonna slowly come out of that. So slowly come out of both. Yeah, so you're kind of resisting the resistance. Yeah, yeah, great. And now pelvis again on the right. So rotate on the right, and then torso on the left. Yeah, and hold. 2. Now this time I want to see if you can do the 2 together.
Okay.
So go ahead. Good, you okay? 2, 3. Slowly come out. Good. And do the 2 together again. Yeah. Yeah. More pelvis. Yep. So come out for a second. So come out. Yeah. No, it's not easy.
Yeah.
And do it again. There you go. Relax your shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to see you do 3 in a row, just nice and fluid. Okay.
Okay.
So 1. Yeah. And come back. So think of rotating through the torso. Think of rotating through your and 2. There you go. Good. And 3. Good. All right. Rotate your pelvis the way we worked. Nope, the other way.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Good. Come back and do the other side. Okay, good. And then do the other side. Good. That feels better, right?
Yes.
Now the other side's limited. So now rotate your trunk that way toward Dan. That's a lot better. Come back. And now rotate the other way. Now I feel restricted there.
Yes, you do.
Now
I
you
feel
see
that.
how you get restricted? So if you're here and all of a sudden you start to...
Right there, and it's right there, you
yeah.
feel
So
it.
yeah, but see then you like, as of course if I'm rotating, I'm gonna rotate my whole body.
Right.
But I wanna see where, if I'm stable, like where am I actually limited at?
And it's on the left, I still got it.
Well, now it's the opposite.
Now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
did
good.
notice.
So you're gonna push into my thumb on the left, yeah, and then push on my thumb on the right. So, yeah, perfect. 2, 3, rest. So this time we're gonna see if we can do it together. So pelvis and torso together. And think of like squeezing a towel. Perfect. Don't relax your shoulder blades. There you go. Come more through. Yeah, there you go. 2. You feel the difference?
Yes.
Yep, then we're gonna do 3, nice and fluid. So go ahead and 1. Yeah, good, and come out. Good. Just think of a twist. And 2. Good. And then do the torso again. And 3. Good. That's easy, isn't it? As soon as you drop the shoulder, you're going through your obliques. That's why you're feeling your shoulder, because I want you to feel it through your obliques.
Right.
Yeah, you feel it through, I mean, your lat.
I do, I definitely feel it through my lat, I feel it
Yeah.
through my lat, I feel it right in my, like right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like right, exactly your fingers, exactly
Yeah.
where I feel it. I'm saying, I've never felt better in a 7-minute period. I felt I feel a considerable difference in my shoulder extension.
Within just
Like,
7 minutes of
within
being on the
7
training
minutes of
system.
just doing those quick movements. And I've been trying to stretch this out for a year.
That's the key.
And I can't get it to where we just got it in a few minutes.
Because it's about working on increasing contractibility that will actually allow you to have more length.
Yeah.
See, muscles are kind of
That's
dull.
what?
They contract, relax. They contract, relax. And it's always about increasing contractibility in order to increase length. Yeah. Do the other side. Good. And the other side. Good. How's that feel? Feel a little bit better, more even, symmetrical, not even?
I definitely feel, it feels, yes, more symmetrical. It feels a little bit looser.
Good. So now rotate your torso, either way. Great, and come back. And then do the other side. Great. Looking good. So do you feel that X when you rotate?
Yes.
Yes. So let's see if anything. That's different. Yeah. Because if you turn around too for the camera. Yeah. Definitely more even. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to work on an anterior tilt. So what you're going to do is just pull up a teeny bit. Nope, the other way. So we're going to hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. And now you're going to do a little bit more motion now. So pull back up and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when you come out, you're going to slowly come out, but you're going to pull up through your abdomen to neutral. Perfect. And pull back. And hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slowly come back out. Good. So now we're going to do 6 nice and fluid, okay? So go ahead and 1, and back to neutral. Yep. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Good. So now we're going to add the extension of the trunk. You alright?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel it in my lower back and my hip.
You feel the muscles working.
I feel an activity, like an
An
activation.
activity, yes. When you extend the trunk, extension starts
Here.
here.
Right.
Yeah, so think of like small movement,
Right.
starting here.
That's where I feel it.
Yeah, and now extend through here. Perfect. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. Yes. So now you're gonna start to really elongate that arch. So come through here and start to go all the way back. Yep, all the way up. There you go. 2 without the pelvis going forward. 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull down through your abdomen. Good. And now pull back up, pull back up. Good, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull down through your abdomen. Good, good. Now do 6 nice and fluid, then we're gonna add the pelvis. And 1, and pull down. Good. And 2, and good. Yep, and 3, and good. And 4, good. And 5, good. And 6, good. Rest for a second there. So now we're gonna do the pelvis and the trunk. So
I feel it more than when I feel my mid-back more now than I do when I get
Cool.
an adjustment.
awesome. So now watch when you get an adjustment. So now pull together. So now pull both. Yeah. Rest your shoulders though. Let your shoulders down, down. So come back out of that. So again, the shoulders aren't gonna. Yeah. Good. You want to do everything with your shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull up through the abdomen. Both sides. Pull up. Yeah. So now we're going to do 6 in a row, nice and fluid, both, okay? And 1, and down, and 2, and down, and 3, yep, and down. Really use that back. 4, stop with your shoulders, yep, yep. There you go. 5, yep, and 6, yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, that's...
You feel like something's loosening up.
Yeah.
It feels like it's becoming.
Well, it's working on those little fibers that stay tight.
Yeah. Like you've never done so little and felt so much.
Yeah,
You know
cool.
what I mean?
That's great. So let's see where your press is again. So go ahead and press for actually yeah, please stay on there. Okay, great. And then turn around. Turn around a little bit more so we see your back. Yeah. Great. All right, come back down. Okay, so here, so what I want to, again, you're going to keep your neck and head as one unit, and you're going to move your neck on your trunk. So just come a little bit into that position. Hold right there. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. So I'm just taking the weight off.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then hold. 5, 6, and rest. Okay. And again, yeah, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. And thinking of pulling that neck back, thinking of the muscles way deep down in like your mid back. And again, so see if you can get a little bit more range. So like pulling through there. Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead. Yep, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. Stay there. Yep. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. Here,
Yeah.
that's the motion.
Like up
Yeah.
and down.
So you're
up and
pulling from here.
down, up and
Yeah,
down.
this has nothing to do with it. When you come out of it, you're pulling from underneath your chin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all new for people. Okay, so just go, yeah, right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slowly come out, so pull down. Perfect. Pull back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull down through the chin. Good. Pull back through the back of the head. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull down the chin. Good. Now you're going to do 3 nice and fluid. And then 1. Yep. And pull down through the chin. And 2. Good. And 3. So even think of moving your neck first. Yeah, then as the head comes, there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Again, come with the neck. Pull the neck back and then the head. Yep. Pull there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the neck back and chin down. Yep. Come with the neck again. Yep. So really start to pull down through.
I feel it there.
Yeah,
right where
good.
your hand is.
Cool. Yeah. Good. And then turn around for me. Okay, good. Well, it did change a little bit for.
So post-training assessment on Steve. We're gonna really check his pelvis on this right side. That's often an area of restriction. Definitely feels like there's more glide into the joint. There's less restriction. I can actually feel the front of his hip, which is nice. And I work up to where that herniation is, the L3, L4. So I'm going into the L3, L4, L5 region. And what I'm noticing is that the base of his spine, so the L4 and L5, it feels much more supported, like the sacrum and those vertebrae are like more stacked on each other. I'm going up to the herniated area. Yeah, it's like it just feels more supported. It's the best way I could describe it. Go up to his back area. Yeah, it feels much longer. There's more space in this thoracic area here. I can really feel the joint glide. There's less, I guess, guarding.
Tightness, yeah.
Yeah, tightness or guarding. Yeah, so basically the T3, way better there. T3, T2. More space. Yeah, feels like I can feel the joint motion much better.
Awesome.
In that upper thoracic, lower cervical.
So mid-back is where it's still kind
Yeah,
of...
right here still feels like there's some concentration, but this column, this space here,
Right.
I can feel that joint motion. It's still a little tight, little tender, but overall feels like there's just more ease. You know, it's more space in those areas. I think the adjustment, like the input into the system, or the adjustment will be much better received now that the system is much more balanced and less rotation. I can feel like less guarding is the best way I can describe it. There's less resistance as I'm just even putting in gentle input into the system. So
less tightness, would you say?
Yeah, less tightness. It just feels, and I can feel the joint motion much better. Like the joint is able to actually, I can feel it through the whole range. You know, feel the glide of the facets and then the disc without having that muscular resistance.
Right.
Much more contraction throughout the whole area, from my lower back, my hip, all the way up through my mid back, and even in my upper neck, shoulder, the base of my neck, much more in those areas. It was like an awakening.
Right, and you said you were like feeling everything more, like you could feel going more into the motion or to the movement, right?
Absolutely, and that's what I mean by an awakening. If you could get more into the motion, you felt more flexible, you felt more, a lot more feeling.
Yeah, and connected, right? Like you felt connected to what you're actually trying to accomplish.
Yeah, and very connected for the first time, because I have had some of those issues with my back fully from the top of the neck down to the base of the spine. I don't think I've felt some of those feelings straight through, almost like since I heard it.
Cool. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.